Oh, come behold the works of God, the nations at his feet. He breaks.
Rougarou is like a wolf man, right? And the Rougarou comes out at night.
Almighty One of Israel, you are.
Hi, my name is Rougarou, and it was my first time doing evangelism at the Rougarou Fest, and I'm looking forward to it next year.
Lord,
We decided to minister in Homa at a very demonic festival that we have. It's called the Rougarou Fest, and while we were out there, I was able to minister to this lady. She has blue hair, and she told me her name was Blue. Her name was not Blue, but that's what she told me. And so I was able to talk to her, and as I'm talking to her, she told me that she was mad at God, that she believed in God, but she was mad because she lost her son. And she said, God took my son from me when he was 4 months old 8 years ago, and I'm mad, and I stopped going to church since then. And so I was able to pray with her, and she allowed me to pray with her. You could just see how broken she was. But I just believe in that moment that a seed was planted.
the hearts of men, and still you let them live. Oh God, who makes the mountains melt, come wrestle us and win. Oh God, who makes the mountains melt, come wrestle us and win.
Through the entire night, we were able to pray with over 40 people, and 6 teenagers gave their lives to Jesus. So in the mix of the evil and the demonic, God still prevailed because overall, he's the one that wins. So it's awesome.
This time last year, I was out there partying for the Rougarou Fest. Didn't feel anything spiritually, emotionally, just I was stone cold and dead to the world. And last night, God started to move in certain ways in my spirit and started to quicken into my spirit. Just the evil that was around there and the darkness that surrounded downtown last night with people who are they're blind to what they're involved in, or some know and truly don't care.
It makes my heart be still. Though the earth gives way, the mountains move into the sea, the nations rage.
Hello everybody, I'm Garrett Ruff. I'm an SUM student here. We went to the Rougarou Fest last night, and I am not from South Louisiana, so I didn't know what the Rougarou was. Basically, it's a demon-possessed werewolf. Found that out from people at the Rougarou Fest last night. We just got to go out there. It was kind of like Mardi Gras, but kind of not. It was kind of a more controlled, chilled out environment. Went out there, just told people I just loved them, told them the gospel message, and got to pray with some people. We hopefully opened the eyes of some of the people, just telling them, hey, that this isn't just a fun event to come to, that this is a spiritually connected and event where people are attacked spiritually.
So while I was praying for the Rougarou Festival, and I began seeing, so we went pray over that territory for at least a month ahead of time. Every week we'd go pray over that area that we were going to be ministering in. And as I was praying yesterday before we went to minister, I just seen like there was so much darkness in the area that we were in, and like the angels were like swarming above. But the minute that we hit the territory, it swapped, and like angels were swarming within us, and the demons and the evil was all above us but could not get within because it was covered by the grace, and because that was God's territory, that it was no longer the enemy's territory the minute we stepped on that ground, because we are the church and we carry it with us. So that was now our church that we got to walk in. And so it was just awesome that like it wasn't the enemy's playground or territory, that it was God's place, and we were able to share the love of Christ there. So